Hey guys, it is DGD, Dell Gamer Dell, and welcome to something that is not, I repeat, not a Let's Play nor a throwback video. Instead, this is a video that is going to be designed to help you guys throughout the rest of this Grand Theft Auto Vice City playthrough. So, especially if you are new to the game, this is going to be very helpful for all of y'all, especially for me. And without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So, what you'll notice is I am driving a taxi, or a cab if you want to call it that. And the reason for this is, if you want, it's not necessary, but what you can do is, for right now, I have a really low amount of money. What I would suggest is actually do not use this cab, instead use this taxi over here. And what we're gonna do is we are going to activate the taxi mission with R3. I pressed the horn. So, if you want, you don't necessarily have to, but you can do all 100 of the taxi missions, and basically what you'll get is the taxi jump. I wouldn't necessarily do all 100 for the taxi jump. Instead, what I would do is, for every fare or whatever, this will be a great way for all of y'all to make a whole bunch of money. Especially for me, especially since we're in the beginning of the game and I'm playing this without any cheats. Also, what I would strongly suggest is do all of this in the beginning of the game and not anywhere after, like after you cross the bridge. Because what happens is it starts to get like really complicated, and the fares tend to be a lot longer, or the distances tend to be a lot longer. So what I would suggest is stay in the first island and do as many fares as you can to either boost your money or to get the taxi jump if you really want it. So we're about to complete this fare, and so that's like $84 right now, but it tends to increase with every fare that we get. So that will show, that's basically going to help you as far as the taxi missions go. Next is the paramedic missions. So what I strongly suggest doing the paramedic missions now, because if you do them now, the reward that you will get will be an increased amount. Well, actually, it's unlimited sprint. So to do the paramedic missions, I was gonna show y'all the pizza boy mission, but okay, these people are gonna have to move out of the way right now because they are really annoying. Anyway, I was gonna show you guys how to do the pizza boy missions, but I actually have to wait until so I actually do the mission during the video, I think, because I went there and the thing didn't spawn. So yeah. Anyway, back to paramedic. So basically what you want to do is hit R3, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to have to race down to wherever the person in need of help is. You can put your siren on if you want to. Also, do not kill the the people in need of help. You're going to take them right back to the hospital. Move out the way, move. Gotta have the slowest pedestrians on the, in the game. But yeah, so now we're on level 2, and now we gotta pick up 2. And you gotta do this until you reach level 12, and right after you finish the paramedic mission on level 12, you should have the super sprint. Also, I forgot to mention, what I recommend doing is not only staying within the island, but not only staying within the first island, but wherever you are right now. Like for example, if you decide to activate the mission over here, you should get way more fares within this beach, because this beach is a lot easier to drive on as opposed to the other beach. Alright guys, so after you do the Paramedic Missions, and you get the Infinite Sprint, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head over to the pizza shop over here by the Malibu Club. So what you're going to do is you're going to get out. Please excuse my destroyed car. And you're going to come over here and you're going to find that the pizza version of the scooter, because I will not pronounce that name, is sitting right outside. So what you're going to want to do is you can also pick up this machete or no, that's cleaver. You can also pick up this cleaver if you want to, but we're not focusing on that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to get on this and you're going to start the pizza delivery missions. And what this entails is that you will need to go to every single location under a certain amount of time and deliver a pizza box. So let me go ahead. Yeah, and you can cancel the mission anytime you like by pressing R3. So let's go over to the first guy or girl that's over here. Also, you're basically going to drive by with the pizza boxes, and then afterwards you have to return to the restaurant as fast as possible. So after you do all of the pizza boy missions, you will get the extension of health, and it should make playing this game a little bit easier.
What are you
See?
waiting on?
Alright. So, yeah, that's just about the basics of the pizza boy missions. What you're gonna want to do here is you're gonna come over here and you're gonna get into this fire truck. And what the fire truck missions will grant you is fire immunity, and let me tell you something, that's gonna be really important, or it's gonna be really useful, because fire is like the main thing that will kill you in an instant. So after doing the firefighter missions, you will gain an immunity to fire, and it should make the game a whole lot more easy. So let's go ahead and start. Right. And honestly, this is by far one of the most difficult missions, because a lot of the time, like, of course, like, there are different levels, so the more levels you do, of course, the harder it gets, and the more cards you have to actually put out with your fire hose. There you go. And yeah, the more times you do it, the level will increase, the missions will become a whole lot more difficult, and yeah. I think there were only about 12 that you needed to do, so just do all 12 perfectly under the amount of time, or before time runs out, I should say, and you should get it. Now the last thing that you need to do as far as the side missions goes, if you want to increase your body armor, you would be to do the Vigilante Missions. Now what I strongly suggest is, if you have access to a tank, like if you can do the tank cheat codes, then I strongly recommend that you do them. And if not, if you can somehow sneak onto the military base and steal the tank that way, I would strongly suggest doing that, because if I'm gonna be honest, this is probably one of the more difficult side missions you need to complete, because what you need to do is you basically want to start it up, and our task right now is to basically apprehend or kill the people that are marked yellow. So let's drive over there. And I strongly recommend doing this after you get to the second island, because you'll have access to newer weapons, and it just makes it a whole lot easier. Let's see if we can get him. And that's just about it. Once you complete all 12, you should have gained a 50% increase on your 100% of health, and that would just about be it for all of the side missions that you need to do. So I hope you enjoyed this series, and I will see you in the main series of Vice City. DGD out.